Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. It's time. Let's bust out a very anticipated EZA for me. Because this guy was very good back when Dokkan Fest Physical Beerus came out in 2020, I remember. This was the ban unit for the Dokkan Fest that came out post, 5th anniversary. Let's just go ahead and jump on over right here, and we see his release date, March 3rd, 2020. I remember it vividly. I was playing GTA San Andreas. Yep, very true. Straight up, this Whis is ridiculous. This is exactly what we're looking for from a support character, a dodge character, a sub EZA character. I mean, this is just a master class in what we would want from this character, designed to help the new Dokkan Fest. Exactly what this is, like exactly the type of thing we would have been asking for years. So at the very least, during this stressful time for Dokkan, the characters do continue to be very good, so I will graciously accept at least that. Alright, so we got the Stickerooski for Whis here. Not really too crazy. Not the end of the world, though, right? Not the craziest sticker. Still want to give the sticker to him, though, because he is a great character. And I feel like we will be using this guy quite a bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the build that we're going to be rocking here for Whis. Saw some people say, you should have gone dodge and attack equips. And it's like, not a terrible idea, actually. Not a bad idea. But, I mean, if Whis is going to get touched, if we are going to fail his dodge a little bit, I mean, he is going to have a lot of damage. I don't know. Maybe we should want attack equips, but whatever. This will be fine. This will be fine. Maybe there will be a rotation where he's not with Beerus. Remember, Beerus is dropping him with an extra 10% dodge. So there's going to be turns here. It's going to be very quick where Whis is not going to be taking hits. He's not going to be taking hits most of the time. And then obviously the first time they try to super Whis, we get this bad boy right here. So we will be chilling. We will be chilling. Yeah, so this is what we'll go with for the build. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see how dominant Whis is. The answer is, I think, very. It's going to be an incredibly powerful character. Alright, gamers. So we are starting out here. Not the greatest rotations, but that's okay, because we've got the GOAT, Whis. Okay, so Whis is like a cheat code against Bio Broly for sure, right? Because Bio Broly, okay, the thing about Whis is, I mean, if you put him in front of a super attack, and understand, I mean, I guess that's not really too hard to do, because Int Beerus is also giving you a scouter, right? So we need really bad rotations like what we've got here, but Whis is still good enough anyway. We'll know where the super is. You put Whis in front of it, and then he gets guaranteed dodge for the turn, and then he gets a guaranteed crit and an additional super for basically that turn and his next turn, right? So let's take a look. Let me just explain some of these abilities, because I do see people confused about stuff all the time, including me. A lot of times stuff can be a little tricky. And obviously there's... The thing about it nowadays versus how it used to be, like, kits used to be like, oh, they get 100% attack and defense and they guard, right? Like, that used to be what kits are. Now, you just have novels, right? You're using teams of characters who have novels in what they do. That's why I actually will defend Iron Cane when he's, like... It's like, yeah, like, dude, there's a lot of characters who, like, it's like, I'm playing Dokkan, I got... one monitor up, we got a bunch of kits up here. The other monitor, we got some other stuff, right? Like, it's like, yeah, like, we got a full-on, we're at EVO Grand Finals here playing our Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle mobile game, right? So keep that in mind. But yeah, so Bio Broly's gonna super instantly, right? That's what he's gonna do. I'll probably put Champa right here to maximize our links as well. So Bio Broly's gonna instantly super. So Whis is then going to have 100% dodge for the super and for the tech pan slot attack. And then with the super being aimed at him, he's going to get the guaranteed crit and a guaranteed additional super. And he's going to have those for 2 turns. Now, unfortunately, we have many Beeruses on the team, but they're quite literally all on rotation too. So we're not going to be able to take advantage of the very powerful 2-turn support that Whis has. I mean, it's fine, right? Just jumping into like bad rotations at the start can kind of like you know, we could see what it looks like when he's got this and when he doesn't. Because like look how like you know, we're running Whis for his incredible defenses. This as well, like if we're running him, we want this up. So we just got to get Whis next to one of these Beeruses. But I mean, I guess like this, with the way the structure is of this fight, we're like not even gonna get that ability active the whole fucking fight. Champa needs a lot of orbs. So I could hit this. Didn't fall the way I would have liked. I think we'll probably still be alright. I mean, let's see how it goes. Whatever. I mean, if shit goes bad, shit goes bad. It is what it is. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, so Champa didn't do really great orb changing. Alright, so we have 100% dodge on this right here. Boop. And now that gave Whis guaranteed crit for the turn and a guaranteed additional super for the turn. He gets a guaranteed additional super when Beerus is on rotation as well, but obviously, you know, Beerus ain't on rotation. Alright, so we just did those. No hidden potential system additional, not really too shocking. Alright, I was a little shy on the orbs we want for Champa. Hidden potential system additional normal, of course. Still double digits, nice, okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll come back next turn. I would show the next turn, like, typically next to Beerus, because we'd give the massive support, but, you know, we have 3 Beeruses on the team, and as you know, slots, you know, 4, 5, 6 right here. We'll come back. Actually, I said we'll come back, but if Beerus doesn't do this, okay, we're good. We wouldn't have been coming back. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All right, now we'll come back next turn. Very eager to get Whis, obviously, next to Beerus here. All right, this is, okay, an interesting turn here. All right, so we got Whis. Now, remember, Whis is not going to have guaranteed dodge anymore, but he does still have the guaranteed crit and the guaranteed additional super from last turn. We do still have those up. Now, we're not fighting around the God's Enemy. We don't have Beerus on rotation to give us this extra 10% dodge. So that's 20% dodge potentially we could have that we're not going to have, right? So we're going to be sitting here at 70% dodge. And then every time we dodge, we're going to get an extra 5% chance to dodge, which is going to be pretty good, right? And then that's where, like, this type of character, I just think, like, if you are sacrificing even 1 point of dodge to give him an offensive ability, I mean, you just, it's just not, like, I would like to say this in, like, a non-mean fashion. But, like, if you sacrifice even 1 point of dodge from a character like this, or into Rudigarn, or EJLUI Goku or something, you just don't really know what you're doing, right? Like, it's, all that damage shit, like, sounds good. Like, when you're talking on Twitter, like, it's great. But when it's right here, just fucking dodge. That's it. I potentially could be nervous about Blue Vegeta right here. Let's see what's going to happen. Alright, so let's let Whis go to town. We can talk about Whis' links right here. We do have a lot of support on rotation, by the way. Both Champa and Blue Vegeta supporting, like, heavily. Whis' link set, Godly Power, Cold Judgment, Connoisseur, Gentleman, Shocking Speed, Solid Support, and Fierce Battle. So that is the link set that Whis is rocking. Some of these links, obviously, we easily have up, including Connoisseur, which is a great healing and defensive link. Synergizes really good with LR Beerus and Whis, obviously. But, like, Imp Beerus has got it, AJL Champa's got it. So running this variant of the team, we just heal so much. And in terms of Whis' best linking partners, you know, Beerus and Champa and Beerus and Whis, they will get the job done for us, right? Alright, so let's go. Let's see how we do here. Make sure to get Champa his orbs. And hopefully Blue Vegeta will be cooking on this turn. We'll see if he will be. Alright. So Whis, remember, it's 70% dodge plus dodge build. Okay. Now we're at 75% dodge plus dodge build. Okay, now 80% dodge. Oh, nope. Okay, well, yeah. Now we would be at 80% dodge for the turn. But you see how much better, like, if we're fighting a Realm of Gods enemy, right? If we have Int Beerus on rotation, looks a lot different. Remember, these are all guaranteed crits right here because we did have a super attack aimed at us. Wait, did I say 93 million? What the fuck? We hit his ability again? No way! Dude, we hit Champa's ability again? Feels like that should be much higher, but like, god damn, dude. We hit Champa's ability again. What? Damn. Alright, Blue Vegeta, come on. You can do it. Oh, he did. He actually did do it. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just drop this right here. Get a nice little bit of extra stats for us. Next rotation is going to be super good. Actually, let me cool it. Let me stop using actives and doing all types of shit. Because we want to get to next rotation because we're finally going to have Whis next to Beerus, right? Yeah. Let's do that. All right, I'm just going to come back next turn. All right, guys, here we go. We got Beerus is active, too. This will buff Whis. It's not the full buff. We're not going to get both, let me just pull it up. Bro, can you crit, son? All right, anyway. So the buff we're going to... Well, here, I guess I'm clicking off while we're getting the stat buff right there. Yeah, there you go. All right, so what we're doing here is we get the Realm of Gods allies, 2 key, 20% attack and defense. It's an active skill buff, so it's very sizable. Then Planetary Destruction allies, which is both Champa and Beerus, get that extra 20% and 2 key. The key, not insignificant, by the way. I mean, for the TURs, yeah, but... okay, so now finally we're next to Beerus. So that means he's going to give Whis an extra 10% dodge, which is, you know, there's nothing more important for this character. If we jump back over, keep in mind that there is also this right here, this 100% attack and defense, but this is only if we're fighting a Realm of Gods enemy. So I wanted to make sure. One reason, like, I mean, we joke now that, like, oh, like, yeah, like, back to Bio Broly for the 50th showcase, but... Like, Bio Broly is actually a great, like, showcase spot for, like, as, like, a non-Realm of God character for us, right? And the Realm of God character, like, if we do that, we would just go into the 11th anniversary special battle fight, which I do think is actually still pretty good, so. Okay, Whis, let's go. So, Whis, we're gonna start out with 80% dodge plus dodge build. That's our starter right here. 80% dodge plus dodge build. And every dodge we get is going to give us an extra 5% dodge, right? So, okay, let's hit this. All right, here we go, Whis. Whis, do your job. Chop, chop. Okay, now we're at 85% dodge. Okay, now we're at 90. Now we're at 95. Now we're at 100. And now we're at 45 million attack. Ha 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 ha. You fool. Hold that. Alright, so we have two... This is a guaranteed super because of Beerus being on rotation. This is the hidden potential system, isn't it? Because he can't... Yeah, this is the hidden potential system. Because his other... That's a one-time proc, right? Yeah, it's a one-time proc. Like, he like, a super attack aimed at him, he gets to crit an additional super. That's off. We don't have that up anymore. So that was actually the hidden potential system additional super. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn, we've been hitting a couple of those with both STR Whis and Beerus and Whis, right? We've been hitting a couple of those, despite the fact that I have very low additionals on their builds. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. I mean, STR Whis, this doesn't need to be a 5-hour-long showcase. It's pretty simple. You put him next to Int Beerus, and it is very fucking hard for him to get touched. Now, on that last turn, it was only on that last turn where we saw one of Whis' strongest effects, by the way, which is this right here. The all allies 70% attack for 2 turns, right? I mean, that is one of the reasons we run this guy right there. So let's go into a Realm of Gods fight. So now, like, Whis is going to look even stronger because now we're going to have this up. And I'm just going to make sure, I want Whis and Int Beerus together turn 1. So we'll come back for that. Excellent, chat. Bro, Just literally first try. We got the rotation of my fucking dreams. Love it. Alright, so now, I mean, this shit is very simple, dude. We literally just put Whis right there. Well, okay. So, this is actually, immediately he's going to get targeted with a super, which is going to give him guaranteed dodge for this turn. But then next turn, on turn 3, this kid is actually going to have... my brain stopped working, I'm sorry. Next turn on turn 3, we're still going to have the guaranteed crit and guaranteed additional super. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this looks good, just like this. Let's, of course, go for UI Goku. That is who we want to go for here. And then Champa. I guess I'm going to conserve the key, because Champa gets defense with orbs, but, I mean, he's not getting targeted, so we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so this instantly gives us 100% dodge for the turn. So, yeah. This is like, it's... I mean, this is a good character. Like, there you go. You know, just immediately, 100% dodge. I'll take it. And these are guaranteed crits. He has 3 guaranteed supers as well. Here's our last guaranteed one. We could still do the hidden potential system after this. Let's see if we get it. We do? What the fuck? Bro! How good are you, man? Damn. We got multiple hidden potential system additional supers. Bro, you guys... Bro, we really could start just calling me Mr. Lucky, huh? Damn. I don't have average luck. I have lucky luck. That's what it's looking like at this rate. Holy fuck. Bro, like, when I'm... You guys, like, if we hit additional, normal, I tend to get a little salt. But if we go additional, super, I'm fucking screaming in happiness. Let's go. Yes. Yes. I'm rubbing my hands together like Birdman. Now we're looking good. Okay, so, Whis, by the way, 2-turn, 70% attack support. So this next rotation is relevant as well. I decided to dust off AGL Jiren. Let's see if I regret this. Nah, I think we should be good. Oh, actually, I probably am going to regret bringing fucking Jiren, huh? I want to do this. Well, our chances to lose are very high. Just because I wanted to set... I want to do double Beerus active turn on turn 5. If we live this turn, like, we win. But I'm taking at least, like, some risks here. Jiren is probably just going to get completely destroyed, though. That's the problem. Oh, my goodness. I decide to bring... I'll bring AGL Jiren. I'm so silly. And now we're going to be done because of it. I didn't want to bring into Blue Vegeta. I think we... Are we okay here? No. I mean, it's okay. That second rotation was tough. Let me get rid of Jiren and just throw on, like, one of the UI Gokus or something like that. We'll come back. We'll come back. Yeah, chat. Usually when I try and, like, let's do the quirky thing and bring AGL Jiren, who can, you know, once you transform with him, he's very effective. But, like, it just ends up not really working out too well. Okay, okay. On this next turn, we'll be able to go in UI in slot 1, so we'll be alright. Yep. Alright, well, we're just going to do the same exact thing right here. I haven't really drawn attention to this at any point during the video. But keep in mind, Whis does need to get 5 dodges to permanently build up his attack. I mean, after we do this run, we'll have seen all of Whis' abilities. The only thing I guess we still are going to need to see here... I'll hit this, yeah. Maybe I'll just go into, like, a Dokkan event and just have Whis quickly tag one of the bosses. With... Wait, he got hit? Wait, he just got hit? Wait, he just got hit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa, dog. Can we relax? That was a hit right there. What the fuck? What? That was, okay, so that was a 90% failed dodge. I mean, eventually you will fail those. Dude, 90% dodge failed plus dodge build failed? Oh my goodness, okay. Uh-oh, wait, guys, maybe my luck, maybe I'm not Mr. Lucky after all. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, how quickly it changes. All right, well, Whis is going to be fully built up for next rotation, which will be good. He's still going to have his additional. He's going to have the guaranteed crits still, so we will be looking good. I just want to show a little bit of this because remember, Whis is supporting. I'm going to try and set up the same thing. I want the double Beerus turn. I guess I should, you know what I should do is I should just throw God Goku on here. That God Goku revive will be useful if I'm just trying to set up like a big turn for Whis on turn 5 anyway. Alright, and here's Beerus and Whis. Remember, they are a support as well. So it's like whenever we're running Realm of God teams, very good chance we'll be running these boys. Yeah, they heal so much with their supers. So Whis got hit earlier, and like that shit just don't even matter, right? Like, look, we're just back at 100% HP. Literally doesn't even matter. Bam, and then they get their damage reduction. Easy. Okay. So as long as UI Goku does his job right here, we are good. Oh, bro, yeah, one more loss, and we're busting out Shen, too, by the way. Yeah. Oh, fuck, yeah. And, like, the blues. Dude, the Realm of Gods legit has so many options. Like, you know, any more bullshit, and I'm running to Shen, I'm running to the blues, like... Yeah, any more fucking bullshit, dude. Any bullshit at all. Go ahead. Okay, good. Okay. Looks like we're chilling. Keep in mind, Whis is giving attack support on this turn. So all these demons right here, all getting attack support. Oh. Okay. Alright, what is that? 17 million? Well, I can't complain because twice tonight we've gotten Champa with the crazy stats. That really is so crazy. We've seen it twice tonight. We've seen crazy Champa. That's so crazy. Alright, so I'm just going to let Whis handle business here. And then we'll come back for turn 5, God Mode Whis. Turn 5 will be our highest stats for Whis of the video. Because I'm going to double Beerus active. And it's going to get very silly. I love how both of these runs, by the way, we've had physical UI in slot 7. Huh? Basically, like, out of the fight. Let's go Vegeta here. Alright, so Whis is fully built up already. Yep. Alright, let's go. Let's see how he does. I probably... Nah, I'm not going to dick around. I was going to say, I'll hold back with Evolution Blue Vegeta. Nah, let's not be fucking stupid. Let's just give him this key. Just give him that. Alright, Whis. So we start with 90% dodge. Yep. Now we have 95% dodge. And now we're at 100. There we go. Bam. And we also get defense with every one of these. So, I mean, that could be useful. I don't know. I guess the defense, like him getting defense as well, that is kind of just for show, huh? Because it's like, oh, good, he's getting defense when he's got 100% touch. Anyway, yeah, very good. Yeah, dude, this is like a ludicrous character. This is why, bro, there's actually 40 good TURs right now or some shit like that. Because they haven't really, like fights are stronger since GDC. But I don't know, I wouldn't say that we've gotten fights that are like 10 times harder than GDC fights, right? I mean, I don't know, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is obviously much stronger than even like fully built up Rose, I suppose, but it's just like, I don't know, like they've waited a long time to, like there hasn't been like a meta wipe, right? The last one that happened was GDC 2025, where they just kind of wiped most of the game out. Most of the game, right? Alright, we'll come back. Next turn will be our big turn. Alright, guys. Let us go. We're going to drop double into Beerus actives right here. So this is going to do a lot of damage, obviously. And this is going to have Whis' stats very looking good as well. Let's hit this, too. Oh, okay. It's a lot of damage right there. Alright, so we have Whis sauced up quite a bit right here by the Beeruses. And here, let's just take a look. Let's see what we got here. So there's him, Whis. Yep, looking good. Alright. We just go auto. This is done. Let's just see what happens. So by the time Vegeta supers, we're already going to be at 100% dodge, right? Bam. Bam, we're at 100% dodge for the super right there in slot 0. Not going to touch us. Sorry, bud. And then now there's Whis 60. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Hell yeah. Here, this is additional super because Beerus is on rotation, right? If we get another, we didn't. It would have been the hidden potential system additional super. All right, and then this guy's at 120 right here, sure. If you double Int Beerus active on a turn, the stats begin to get a little spooky. A little spooky. Okay, yep, sure. And we're not done yet, by the way. Not done. Yeah, and Realm of Gods has so much powerful support now, right? Damn, additional normal. I mean, we're still going to kill Vegeta, but the numbers could have looked a little bit better right there, right? So, alright, I guess there's one more aspect of Whis' kit that I could show, which I do kind of want to, which is just his debuffs, and then we'll finish up, but Whis is obviously very, very good, right? Alright guys, we're coming back. I just wanted to show Whis get his debuffs right here. This is Whis' super attack effect. He's got a lot of debuffs on them. Right here, we can, he gets 50% defense, he does supreme damage to the enemy, then he greatly lowers enemy attack and defense, and has a seal as well. So, you know, he's able to hit basically just a lot of debuffs right there, which obviously can be pretty effective. So let's go ahead and drop all these debuffs right here, and we'll make this last turn. Yeah, Whis is ridiculous. I mean, this is like a comical character, right? It's just, it's pretty crazy. You know who he has a lot of similarities to is Shen, right? Like because in some of these fights, like if it's a short fight, like Bio Broly, like I usually am not like going like, oh, there's all his debuffs by the way, but I'm not like super going all out like, oh my god, let's use all of our power to kill Bio Broly as quickly as possible. I'm more interested in showing like the character, right? But like, you know, so Whis, that first turn he has 100% dodge, and then the second turn, you know, if we're next to Int Beerus, which we're gonna be, he's sitting at like 80% dodge. It's very silly. Alright guys, there was STR Whis. Wow, dude. Shockingly good character. He's really silly. Alright, so this is best measure Whis. His teams that we're going to run him on here. Not a lot, because he doesn't have a ton of categories, but, I mean, he does have two very strong teams in Bond, a Master, and a Disciple, and Realm of Gods, either Int Beerus or Physical UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. So he does have two setups we can run him on that are very good, I think. Yeah, damn, Future Gohan's team did get buffed nicely with Beerus and Whis, and STR Whis, huh? Very good, very good. Leader skill is Bond, a Master, and a Disciple. Category key 3 and 150% to stats. Passive skill is Peripheral Awareness. He gets 2 key and 250% attack and defense, 70% chance to dodge, and 40% damage reduction. When attacking, he gets 250% attack and defense. For every attack dodged, Whis gets 100% defense and 5% chance to dodge within the turn. And then he gets permanent 50% attack up to 250%, you know, obviously for the rest of the fight. So that ability is really, the extra dodge is just so crazy. It's so powerful. Then if there is an ally whose name includes Beerus in the turn, so LR Beerus and Whis would trigger this. Whis gets 2 key, guaranteed additional super. All allies get 70% attack for 2 turns, and Whis recovers 15% HP at the end of the turn. And then remember, he will be healing 7% HP at the start of the turn with the Connoisseur link as well. Then if there is a Realm of God's enemy, Whis gets an extra 10% chance to dodge. If there are no Realm of God enemies, Whis gets an extra 100% attack and defense. And then when the enemy launches a super attack at Whis, for that turn, you get guaranteed dodge. On that turn, you also have a guaranteed crit and a guaranteed additional super. And then next turn, you'll still have the guaranteed crit and guaranteed additional super for Whis, but not the guaranteed dodge. I do wish they would clean some of these up a little bit to make it more obvious. And that one of my main gripes with that is actually like super attack effects for a character like Beerus right here. To me, there's no reason to be lazy as fuck and just like fit this all into one line. It should say, you know, like raise attack for one turn, and then this, like, you know, as right there, and then the second part, 50% defense for 4 turns, and then immense damage. I don't know why they do this lazily, and it confuses people, right? Like just doing it like this. It should be attack for 1 turn, and then the defense for 4 turns. It's just, wait. It's funny. As I'm saying this, I'm also saying it wrong. It's, you know, attack for 4 turns, and then he gives it the defense for 4 turns, and then he does the immense damage to the enemy, right? Like each one of these effects should specify how many turns it's for. Like, they do this, and I think it's kind of lazy, and it's, like, I saw people, even after the characters were out, people were like, no, they stack. It's bro, like they do need to clean up, I think, the wording of this. They have cleaned up wordings of passives all the time, so hopefully they would. But yeah, so the way this works is it's a guaranteed dodge the first time the super's aimed at him for that turn, then he gets the guaranteed crit and additional super for that turn and the next turn. His super attack is the Angelic Induction. He gets 50% defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage to the enemy, and then greatly lowers enemy attack and defense, and seals their super. His link set is Godly Power, Cold Judgment, Connoisseur, Gentleman, Shocking Speed, Solid Support, and Fierce Battle. Here are his best linking partners. Some of the other angels in here, Vados and Margarita, but obviously the Beeruses and Champa, that's really where we're going to be running these characters for now. 12Q multiplier, 140%. Not really too surprising there. Last thing to do with our boy Whis is we do need to take a look at the categories he's on. So Whis, of course, is on the Bond of Master and Disciple category team, which is definitely pretty strong. Nice character to have on here, considering the strength of this category overall, I'd say. Then Whis is on Realm of Gods, which is, I mean, now Realm of Gods is really crazy, and it is legit one of the best categories in the game. Remember, like, when the anniversary was happening, this was not true, but they've added quite a bit to this category in terms of EZAs is a main factor. But I think this team is completely different back to when we were first running it during the anniversary. It's so much different. Then there's also the Sibling Bond category that Whis is on. Sometimes there's tough, tricky missions for this, so definitely glad to have more options for that. And then finally, Whis is a Space Traveling Warrior category character. So, guys, angels, my loves, let me know what you guys think of STR EZA Whis. He is absolutely mommy ridiculous.